So if you had your magic wand, Addy, and we can sit back now and plan for the future of the country, where we can all benefit with consistent energy, as you're talking about, what's the mix look like?
So I would start off by really trying to get a fast-track build very similar to the one that happened in the Emirates, and try to get gigawatt scale power on the grid in the places that we can put it to build the gigawatt supply chain as quickly as possible. But I would do it in the controlled way that they did in the Emirates.
This is the gold standard?
Yeah, the gold standard, and try to get that going. And then I would be doing site preparation at 2 other sites that you could build the next 2 and 5 to 7 years. So that would be, they get to 3 as quickly as possible. At exactly the same time, I would be taking the Vinci design, which is being built in the US at the moment, and I'd be working with Westinghouse to develop that supply chain. And I'd be putting that at a couple of key sites, at least one defense site, to show the benefit of having a small modular reactor onshore at a defense site. I would pick a critical node fairly near a large city to show people that these can be built safely near cities and not cause any disruption with their very small safety zones, which are entirely appropriate and well controlled. And I would go to a place like Burketown and try to put an Da Vinci down as quickly as possible. I'd probably try to do a couple in each of the states and territories and regional rural areas, selected for their proximity to something that's really important, either from a defense perspective or from a traditional knowledge perspective, to work with regional communities of Indigenous people. I've always found from my time at ANSTO that Indigenous people are really interested in nuclear. We had, when we did our treaty work with the Aboriginal people working at ANSTO, we jumped over the first level treaty to the second level treaty because of the quality of the work they did with us. Just awesome. We got, that so-called innovate status with the first Aboriginal agreement to kind of work very closely at ANSTO. So I've got ground truth experience that Aboriginal people do accept nuclear. And they embrace it if it's explained properly, and they understand how respectful nuclear is to the land. Deeply, deeply, much more respectful than anything that we've been doing with our current plants.
So what percentage would you have?
In the best of all possible worlds, you would have a journey that by 2040 we'd be getting close to 65, 70% nuclear.
Or 2040?
2040, 2045. If we've got to go slower, I would go fast on nuclear batteries and small modular reactors and a couple of, as I say, strategic builds of gigawatt scale plants. Mm-hmm. Aussies, I think, are going to be cautious not for good reasons, but for pragmatic reasons. I would synchronize it with the submarine program, and I would get the United States and the UK for any spare money that they put their hands in their pockets for local benefits to put into a civilian nuclear program and not anything else.